welcome to Inbox with Julia Cosby. My name's Julia Cosby. I'm here with the personal trainer, Magabi. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Are you ready to show me some moves?
Yeah, let's go
show
through
me
it.
some moves.
Let's do it
so
up.
these moves would actually be for someone who's relatively new to fitness, maybe a New Year's resolutioner.
Yeah, so typically what I like to do with people
They would
when
walk
they're first
into the
trying
gym
out.
like, Magabi, I want guns that could turn on guns. Okay, is that right?
Yeah, I mean, that is one way of putting it, yeah.
So what would you show me?
So typically what I like to go with people is, first I'll go through a lower body movement, so something that kind of addresses the lower quadrant, both the anterior and the posterior chain. And then I'll get them to going through something that goes to the upper quadrant, so something that addresses pulling movements and pushing movements. So because of the apparatus or the setup that we have here today, we won't be able to go through any pulling movements, but I can definitely go through some lower body stuff and a pushing movement, as well as go through some general core stuff as well.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it up. So just from a very general sense, what's going to happen is I'm going to get you to set your feet about shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit wider than shoulder width, okay? And you're just going to turn your feet out just the slightest bit outwards, okay? From here, you can have your arms out in front, or you can kind of fold them in front, just like so. But the idea is that you want to try to keep your torso up nice and high as best you can as you lead your hips backwards, okay? So arms are going to be up here. Okay, we're going to lead the hips backwards. We're going to sink back, sink down, 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 down. And then you're going to try to get as low as you can without your torso hunching forward or leaning forward. So you want to stay up nice and tall in this position,
Oh
okay?
my gosh, yeah, okay.
Feet stay flat, knees are out over the ankles, and we're
This
just going to
isn't
hang
too
out here.
bad.
This isn't too bad, right?
Okay.
Okay, so now we're going to come right back up, okay? And we're going to do that again. We're going to sink down, sink low, come right back up. We'll do 2 more and 1 more.
Am I
Good.
doing it right?
That's
Anything?
perfect, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so what's going to happen is you're going to be on your hands and knees. I'll just show you this first, and then I'll get you to try it out. You're going to be on your hands and knees. Hands are going to be stacked just underneath the shoulders. And then the same thing with the knees. They're going to be just directly underneath the hips. From here, you're going to lift the knees up. And then from here, what you can do is you can start playing around with like lifting the feet. You can start lifting the hands, alternating through that way, all the while trying to avoid any sort of like excessive twisting through the torso.
Okay.
So what I'm going to get you to do is just getting into that position. I'm going to get you to try that out.
You might have to coach me through, coach.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So knees like this,
Yep.
right?
So
And
you're
then
just staying in that position there. Hands are
Oh.
going to be a little bit. There we go. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. So from here, shoulders are directly over the top of the hands.
Okay.
Knees, you're going to draw them in just a little bit closer to your body. There you go. Good. And then you're just going to lift the knees an inch or so off the floor, and you're just going to hold that position.
So like
So from here, you're just going
Like
to keep
this?
stable here.
like
so,
this.
so no, just lifting your feet straight up. There you go. Good.
Okay.
Okay. So you can play around with that movement, trying not to tilt.
Feeling the burn. I'm
Yeah.
feeling the burn.
And then from here, you're going to do the same thing with your hands. So just let your feet relax against the floor, and then you're going to try to touch just the inside of the elbows as well. So you can just touch just in there. Good, perfect. Good. And then try to keep the hips nice and low.
Oh.
Good. There you go. Good.
Okay.
Okay. So if you relax for a few seconds here, just let the knees fall back to the floor.
Oh.
Okay. So what you can do there, shake the hands out. Just come back up. Give your hands a little bit of a shake. You can just roll them out like that. Okay. I'm going to get you to go back into that position.
Okay.
Okay, and what you're going to do this time is you're going to lift the knees up. So lift the knees up off the floor. You're going to lift your right leg up off the floor, and then you're going to touch your left hand to your right arm.
What?
So
Wait,
try-
like this?
Other side. Switch hands. Other hands.
Okay.
There you go. Good. And then right back down. Good. So it's a bit of a challenge there, but the whole idea with that is that you're challenging the core in a very static position, but you're
Yes.
trying to prevent it from having any sort of rotation. And that's
Is this
a good
more
way.
of a core exercise?
Yeah, it's something that engages the core quite a bit. It also gets the upper and the lower quadrant working in conjunction together in the one spot.
Okay.
So yeah.
Any other moves?
So we got one more move
Okay.
that we're going to go for.
Okay.
And it's just a very, very simple progression. Oops, sorry. Just a very, very simple progression for a push-up. So what's going to happen, you can start off in a very similar position. Hands out in front. Feet are going to go straight back though. Okay, so actually I'll do this sort of facing the camera here. Okay, so just getting a sense and a feeling for this position. Okay, so you want to be comfortable up here. Okay, so make sure you're pressing up nice and high through the shoulders. Hips aren't sagging down. You just want to stay up here. Okay,
Okay.
and then we're going to relax the knees, and we're going to go back down into the floor with our forearms. Okay, And then we're gonna lift the knees up away from the floor again.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Okay, not too bad, right? Simple planks, right? So we have your high plank and your low plank. Now what we're gonna do is from here, we're just gonna take one hand, press it just underneath the shoulder blade, and then we're gonna come up away from the floor, just like that, okay? And then we're just gonna take it right back down. Good. And then we're gonna switch hands. So right hand, so go with your right hand. Good, and then up. And then we're gonna go right back down into the plank. Good, and then we can just bring our knees back in. And then that would be your progression for your push-up. Okay, so that would be like one step or one tool that you can use in order to get stronger with your push-up.
Speaking of push-ups, you have some pretty cool push-ups I saw online. Can you show me some? Show me one. Show me one.
I can show you one.
Wow.
There we go.
Well, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
#1 multicultural channel. This is TAG TV.